Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Soul Locke playthrough. I'm joined with my good friend Lightsaber, and welcome to episode 69. I know. Nice.
Nice.
If you've made it this far into the series, let us know in the comments below with a nice. So we caught you up a little bit on yesterday's episode. We're doing a little bit of grinding. We're trying to get 3 of our Pokemon up to 45. So right now, I am trying to get Starrar up. Starrar's got to be close. Let me check out the experience. Draws has so much health. Oh yeah. I'm only 600. I'm like 2 encounters. 2 encounters, if they're good encounters, we'll level Starrar up, and then we will be yayating into some trainer battles, swap leveling Sky. I think that'll be the play. Because once we've there's a few trainers in here, once we've done them, I think we'll be able to get a couple levels out of them.
Yep. And then, just so that you are aware, farther down there are a couple of Team Galactic Grunts, who do represent the end of your time with Riley. So you fight them. So they're a trainer battle, but then I believe Riley ditches you after that. So if you want to keep,
I want to keep Riley for the free heals until then.
Yeah. So just bear that in mind.
Thank you for the heads up. Oh, you're taking Hot Take all the way up to 50.
Well, that's actually, I don't know if you remember, that's what we discussed, is you were going to take Sky to 50. So
yeah.
I was going to take Hot Take.
I don't know if I'll take Sky to 50. I'll probably swap train with Draws and get Draws to 50. I think Draws has the best stats of my Pokemon and the best moveset right now. Like, Starrar doesn't have a bad moveset.
Draws is what Draws is who I meant.
Yeah.
Draws is who I meant.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, because currently I've got Hot Take here at 48, and then I've got Harry at 41, and I can't remember my Floatzel's name at the moment, at 40. So they're all in striking distance of 45, and I'm just going to finish this push.
That's fair. Are you XP sharing?
No. Have not been the entire time.
That's fair.
But the main reason I'm not, to be fair, is I'm confident in all 3 of those Pokemon to be able to deal with stuff in this cave, from what we've seen.
I do not think Ladian would be at... Well, firstly, I think Ladian's like level 19.
I'm gonna be honest, you and I are both not using that pair right now. That's the pair we're neglecting.
If we catch another pair that fits that match or even isn't locked, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we have an open slot, but like, if push comes to shove and we can replace them, yeah.
We have 2 open slots.
If push comes to shove, I am 100% down to like get those on out of here.
Yep, same.
Oh, I'm getting unlucky. I was hoping I'd get like a couple higher level Pokemon for the experience. I keep getting these like first evolutions, and they're not giving. No, Ponyta actually gives a fair amount of experience. There we go.
I gave enough.
Okay, and Sky's up at 34. Sky wants to lure... What's conversion 2?
Read the description, but Sky's moveset's pretty stinking good. It's just the stats don't back it up.
I don't want to give up any of those.
No.
Ancient Power's really good, Earthquake's really good, Psybeam, if I need a Psychic type, is really good, and Water Spout is...
Psybeam's the strongest move that you have on him right now.
Really?
The strongest consistent move. I guess technically it comes in at 95 base power.
Water Spout.
But...
if I'm at full health, Water Spout's my strongest.
At full health, yes. But it's also just really nice that you have a stab move there.
Mm-hmm.
Earthquake is not as powerful because it's physical, and his base attack is not doing wonderful things.
Give up, yeah. Also, why would I... That sounds like a Porygon. I don't know that it's a Porygon move.
It's a Porygon.
It's a
Porygon.
It sounds like a Porygon move.
Same with Sharpen.
Yeah. I think he tried to learn Sharpen as well. Now that you say that. I think last round, I think it tried to learn Sharpen.
I mean, Sharpen is Swords Dance by another name, so.
Okay. Okay, so now we swap Sky out. Let's
So,
see.
Sumbro, I did notice you went ahead and heated at least the start of the near raids in Final Fantasy.
I did. Okay, so, no,
I have not run them yet.
I just did the little intro quest and the first one, and then I did the first quest after the first raid, and I think I have one more quest to do before I unlock this. I think there's 3 near raids in total.
I mean, they're alliance raids, so yeah. Thoughts so far?
Ludicolo is water.
Water,
correct?
grass. So nothing that you have is amazing against it. I would just Psybeam it.
Yeah, Psybeam's my best choice there. I want to see how Sky handles.
I'm worried because both water and grass is super effective against Sky. Thankfully, normal is not.
Yeah, we swap those.
You are very lucky that Zubat didn't Whirlpool you. You can't swap when you get Whirlpooled.
Yeah, I need to see a little more damage coming out of Sky before I think I'm going to be super comfortable.
Yeah,
leaving
I mean, you're
Sky
on
in.
level. You're not at an advantage here.
Yeah. Pokemon draws, get out there. And it's okay, because Sky will get XP from both of the opposing Pokemon going down at this point.
Yes.
Well, Sky would anyway, but it'll get additional. And I think draws is tough enough that that I think draws an effective swap. I think.
Yeah.
Okay. We hyper voice those. We're just yelling. Just this little shrub yelling at these guys. Yeah, so I was really, really impressed with the near raid. There's not a lot about, like, it was not... I don't know if there's, like, Savage or Ultimate versions of the near raids.
There are Savage versions.
Okay, I'll be interested to see what those look like. On the normal one, it was not super mechanically difficult. I will say vulnerability is a primary mechanic in the near raids.
So, a couple things that I'm going to point out. And we're not going to dwell on Final Fantasy too long, but it's something that Sumbro and I are both super interested in.
Yes.
So, the first of each Alliance raid is never that difficult.
That's fair.
So, the third one's where they jack the difficulty up to 10.
Well, I actually think they adjusted vulnerability for that raid specifically, because it is... You very easily can get 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks of vuln in the near raid.
From what, though?
Everything.
So just failing mechanics? Or boss auto attacks? Or
literally, boss attacks, area of effects, mechanic... Everything applies vuln. Literally everything applies vuln.
Okay.
I meant to swap and usurp. Spiritomb, please don't use. Oh, it had Solar Beam, but it has to collect sunlight to do that.
Yep.
No, it has Hyper Beam.
Hyper Beam.
And it used it on C-Dot. Did it one bang?
Probably.
It definitely did. We swapped those.
You have 2 turns before Spiritomb gets its next attack off.
Really?
Yes.
Is Ghost weak to Psychic?
Spiritomb is immune to Psychic because it goes to Dark. But Ghost is not weak to Psychic. Water Spout, yeah.
Water Spout's best option. Must recharge. Okay, easy. Easy win.
Yep.
Okay. That's full XP too.
Yep. Which is not going to be a ton, but Spiritomb is pretty rare, so yeah, 744 is nothing to sneeze at.
Alright, let's see what this guy has. Blow off some steam! Alright, let's get into these trainer battles. See what I'm getting into. How many Pokemon you got? You got 3 Pokemon.
Full-fledged grass is the first one. Probably not staying in for that.
It's only level 28. Is it weak to anything I know? Not especially. Alright, yeah, we swapped
It's resistant to 2 things, you know.
Droll's get in here. Okay. Stop.
That's going to increase its defenses.
Okay. Hyper Voice.
It's going to take you a little bit to kill that thing. It's going to be tanky.
Yeah.
But you do have a decent chunk of
I mean,
level
that
lead.
That did more than I thought it would.
Yeah. You'll 3-shot it.
See, I don't trust. So this thing's only using Stockpile, and I'm like, oh, I'd probably be willing to whittle that down on Lunatone, and then it'll hit me with, like, Leaf Blade.
I was about to or Roar of Time! You're fine. You're fine.
I mean, I'm almost double its level. I should hope so. Steel Wing should finish it off. Okay, yeah, Sky just got 1,000 experience for that. Rhydon next. Alright, Rhydon's weak to water.
It is. Very, very weak to water.
Surf. I don't think Rhydon can swim too well. Is that a 1-bang? It's a 1-bang. Go on, Draws. Go on. Okay. Yeah, actually, that's, so I got sucked into playing Destiny 2 this last weekend, so did not get to play any Final Fantasy, which genuinely upsets me.
All I'm saying is you never needed to join any of those.
I wanted to run, so Friday running Trials, like, that was something I wanted to do to try to get it out of the way, and it didn't happen on Friday. Saturday, I had a blast in Trials on Saturday. I farmed like 6 Adept Messengers in Trials on Saturday. We were, like, I was playing with Silver and Draws. Or was it Kenji?
Silver and Draws or Silver and Kenji? I think Draws replaced you.
No, okay, it was originally Draws. It was originally Silver, Draws, and I. And we were not having a lot of luck. And Draws was like, hey, I'm gonna hop out for a bit. Then we played with Kenji. And the first card that Kenji, Silver, and I played, easiest card of my life.
Yeah.
Steamrolling. I mean, literally all of us, like the lowest KD on our team was like a 5-0.
It's weak to rock type, by the way.
Thank you. And so We knocked that out of the way, and then so because of the thing where, like, if you're in the flawless pool, you face flawless people for the first 1 or 2 games, that was the hard hurdle, is getting over those, like, first 2 wins.
You know, the funny thing is it wasn't on at the time.
No, there's a glitch. Once you
I
go...
thought that was only... I heard about that glitch, but I thought they fixed it after Friday.
They have not.
I would swap that.
Yeah.
Gyarados is a lot scarier.
Yeah, no, they have not fixed it yet. So your first 2 games, after you go flawless, you're fighting for your life. And then it chills out after that. So we got 3 flawlesses this weekend, like start to finish, going to the lighthouse. And then farmed a couple. And it was a super good experience Saturday. And then Sunday, I had planned on playing Final Fantasy, and we were helping some folks with log runs. I was like, okay, I'll help with those. Like, I'm familiar with the content, and, like, I don't mind helping out with that kind of stuff. And I don't want to make it sound like I don't want to play Destiny 2. It's just that, like, I also really, really want to be playing Final Fantasy.
No, I get you.
Like, the story is getting really good. Like, I think I'm in 5.3.
You are.
For the expansion right now.
You're coming up on what myself and several other of our friends consider to be the best trial in the game.
Like the most difficult, or like just the most... What, like, without spoiling it, and as vague as possible, like, as vague as you can possibly be, what do you like about it?
A good challenge level mixed with just a really, like, animations are beautiful, the fight feels tense. It's a good trial.
Okay.
It's not like... I'm going to use Ifrit as an example of what I consider to be a bad trial pre-extreme.
Because you just go through and dumpster it, and, like,
Neither
it's
run
only
of
mechanic.
Ifrit... Neither run of Ifrit was mechanically entertaining, felt threatening, or felt like it had any weight.
Well, you go in, and the only mechanic really is destroy the nails.
Ah, the nail.
Multiple. He pops
There's
multiple nails.
one on
the normal?
Ifrit Norm.
Oh. Also, I did
And-
not expect Water Spout to down that Weedle.
Why?
Bug type. It just isn't. It's neutral.
Yes, it's neutral. On a Weedle.
Bro, weird things have happened on this playthrough, okay? Is there any... Are there items down here? No. I also think it's interesting how they have changed, that the difficulty and complexity of... It's not going to affect Zubat. How they've changed the difficulty and complexity of trials as the game's advanced. Like, the dungeons in Shadowbringers are a world away from Realm Reborn's dungeons.
Yes.
Like when we were playing the one day and we were memeing around with what, like an Astrologian, 2 Scholars, and a Dark Knight, I think.
It wasn't 2 Scholars. It was lower leveled content, so it was 2 what's before Arcanists.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But 2 Arcanists, an Astrologian, and a Dark Knight, right? I think.
It was a Paladin, but yeah.
A Paladin. Okay, yeah, a Paladin. And we did that whole dungeon in, like, 4 pools. Like, gigantic pools for that level, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would not attempt that.
That's the difference between you and me.
I
will wholeheartedly rush.
I mean, I'll do larger pools. I don't have an issue with larger pools, but you get to a point where it's like, you have to ask the healer. You're like, is this okay?
Well, yeah.
Like,
you have to ask the healer, but as someone who has 2 level 80 healers, I have so many more tools. At level 80 content,
like you're a sage? Is it a sage? A sage? A
The
size?
Sage is next expansion.
No, not a sage. Like you're a size. You have a damage. You have an
Oh, a
ultimate
size.
damage. Yeah. Are you looking forward to trying out Sage at all?
I am looking forward to trying out Sage. My number one goal, after completing my relic weapon, because that is my number one goal. There's no denying that. My
you're
number one
close.
goal, and I am extremely close. I'm probably 5 or 6 hours grind away from finishing. But my number one priority in Final Fantasy right now is getting my healers to where I have all healers done to level 80 so that I can just have, I've got my augmented scathing gear, and that's it for healers, except for my level 80 gear.
Mm-hmm. Does the, like, end game level 80 gear, does that ever get class specific?
It's specific in that you've got, it's specific like the augmented tombstone gear is. You've got your gear for tanks.
Okay.
But past that, the only specifications you're gonna get are, say, 95% accuracy my butt, a 30% accuracy move hit, and my 95% miss twice in a row. Ugh,
Naturally.
naturally.
Unfortunate. I am really looking forward to seeing what they release for the Gunbreaker gear in Endwalker.
Well, there's no guarantee that
Also-
there will be.
Yeah, well, no. Belrose said that every expansion they release armor specific. I think.
So far, I guess. Yeah.
Because Dark Knight has armor specific to the Dark Knight that like only the Dark Knight can wear, even though it's just tank armor. With their you remember how like my largest complaint was that I couldn't dye the Gunbreaker armor?
Mm-hmm.
There's actually an extreme trial that as long as I complete it, I can then dye it.
Is it you complete that trial and then you can dye any of the armor you have, or is it complete that trial to get that armor, except it's dyeable?
The first one, I think. The first one, I think. I think we're about to bully this guy. Oh, we are! Oh, hacked the system there. I'm so glad you pointed that out. That if you just approach them correctly, you just, like, easy peasy.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a scary matchup for you.
I'm close to a level up. Draws, get out there.
Well, with that, guys, we've had some Final Fantasy talk. I hope you've enjoyed sticking around with us. We'll be getting through with the grinding before you know it. But until next time, we'll see you tomorrow. Y'all have a good one.